Well, this is little Copper. He is a Yorkie Terrier, and he's a good little boy. He's Pam's dog, so by marrying Pam, I also married Copper. He's part of our family. And I made the mistake of giving Copper a couple pieces of my toast a few times. And so now in the morning, whenever I make my toast, he comes walking over and then he follows me and stares at me when I'm eating my toast. Now Zoe, a lot of you know Zoe, my little Bichon, who's living with Kelsey at this time. She used to eat toast with me in the morning. I'd give her half of my piece and I'd eat half. But because I fed Zoe and because I've fed Copper in a while, they follow me around. And it made me ask myself a question: why do I follow Jesus? So that's what I'm asking you in this morning cup of inspiration. You know, there's a story in John chapter 6 where Jesus fed a multitude. In fact, they estimated it about 5,000 people who were fed. And he did it with 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And then they even took up 12 baskets full of the fragments that remained after he'd fed them all. It was truly a miracle. And from that time on, a lot of people began following Jesus. But by the end of John chapter 6, many people turned away and stopped following him because he said, "I am the bread of life. Anyone who eats of this bread will never hunger." And that was hard for people to accept. They didn't understand what he was saying. And near the end of the chapter, in John 6:66, it says, "From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him." Now, disciples were people who followed Jesus, but he's not talking about the 12 there, because then said Jesus unto the 12, "Will ye also go away?" Then Simon Peter answered him, "Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life." You see, they had seen enough of Jesus. They knew his miracles, but they knew that he loved them. And because of that, they were going to follow him no matter what. He had the words of eternal life. Others followed him because they saw the miracles and because maybe they were hungry and they thought he would keep feeding him. So my question is, why do you follow Jesus? Is it because you think he'll take care of you? Is it because you are worried about dying and you want to make sure you go to heaven? Or is it because you really love him? Because he first loved us, we love him, and he died for us. So ask yourself, why do I follow Jesus? And when you know why you follow him, you'll never turn away, no matter what happens. I hope that inspires you today. I'll talk to you soon for another morning cup of inspiration.